I'm taking a look at a disc from a new company. It is Doomsday disc, and I have their really overstable mid-range, the Frag. If you've not seen this guy before, it's got kind of a cool stamp with like artilleryman with some cool goggles on there where a grenade he's about to set off. And this thing is really interesting. It's in their C4 blend plastic, which is really, it's like kind of soft and gummy, but still stiff in the rim. It's absolutely flat on top with a wedge-shaped, slightly convex rim, kind of deep feeling actually. It kind of feels like if you took a tilt, squished it down to make a mid-range version, and then put it in some really gummy BT soft type plastic. That is what this guy feels like. So I took it out to the field, got a few throws in. They said on the site that they didn't think anyone could throw it over 300 feet without cheating and throwing it upside down. See if I managed that. Get some of the hardest throws I could manage, and took it out to the course at Etowah as well to throw it on some holes there to kind of get a feel of what I could get it to do in a more practical setting. So let you guys check out the throws and let you know what my thoughts were at the end.
Starting out at Etowah on hole 2, this one's trying to pipe it through that left gap. And it gets a good way down there, but clips that branch and kind of knocks it down at circle 2. Trying it on approach here on hole 3, it's about 215 feet. Holds that anhyzer and then skips up just past the basket, easy putt there. Famous cave hole on number 4. Didn't quite give it a full send that it needed. It ends up over by the drop zone on the right side. On number 9, thrown across this valley and trying to hit the landing area on a real heavy flex. And it actually was a really nice shot, but it clips a tree near the basket, ends up with a long putt. Jumping over to 13, and it's raining, so we're trying to go around that tree, and it actually just skips straight up in a weird counter skid, but still have a look from there. On hole 20, trying to stick it inside these buoys. Looks a little bit wide, but skids over there and gives a pretty easy putt. Had to try the cave hole again on another drier day and gave this one a full send. It hits a little short, but rides up the hill and pretty easy tap in from there. And decided to try it on number 11, this backhand anhyzer down the hill, or hyzer down the hill, and it sticks and just about went in. Thought I had that ace. So taking it out in the field, trying to get it over 300 feet. That was about 225 on a straight send. So I tried to put a little bit more height on it. This one got a weird air bounce, but only went about 260. This one was a little bit further than it looked. That one was almost 260, 270, even though it didn't go that high. This one here was our winner. It stays up there a pretty good amount of time and gets me just over the 300-foot mark at 303 feet.
So as you can see, this thing is an absolute beefcake. If you want something that's got a flight like a Stego or a Baobab, but will get you maybe a little bit more skip with that wedge-like bottom, or just like the hand feel of something more like that better than the kind of chunky curve that they have, this could be a great disc for you. It's a gimmick disc. It's a fun gimmick disc, but it's not going to fit in everybody's bag. If you want to throw forehands or even, max power backhands that barely go 200, 225 feet, this could be a great alternative for you. If you play on hillsides where you need those knifing in hyzer shots a whole bunch, I could see that working. The plastic I actually like the feel of, but it's not the most durable out there. You can see it's got a little bit of clovering, just a littlest bit. So that's only with a couple of decent hits. I think it probably would clover pretty decent over time and get that kind of wavy flight plate that a lot of soft approach discs tend to get. And if you take a close look, there are a couple little nicks and gouges in the rim where it hit things. But honestly, for as much as I threw it, which was a pretty good bit, it didn't take as much damage as I thought it could. So, I've seen these online for prices between like $7 and $11. It's a pretty good value. Infinite Disc had them, I think, for $8.99. My local shop had them for $10. Overall, it's a pretty good effort, I would say. It's not going to be usable for every player, but I think it's interesting. It's a lot of fun to play with. And if you like those ridiculously overstable discs, I could see that working for you. If you're one of those people like the guy from Bear Bite who throws a lot of like upside down thumbers, it probably does really well. So check one out. The price is good. The guys are pretty funny, very secretive on where they're all manufactured and everything. They claim that the discs are manufactured in different places, so they have more options for the end times. And this feels like it could be any number of manufacturers, or it could be something they do in house. It's got tooling that looks like RPM tooling, but that of course means absolutely nothing. Anyone could use a similar font. So you guys have a great day. Appreciate you watching, and hopefully by now I got to 400 subscribers. I was sitting on 399 when I was making this video. So thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great day.